And moving on, Congress is set to unveil a series of 5 major promises in the run-up to Delhi Assembly elections, termed guarantees to appeal the voters. The announcement is scheduled to be rolled out between the 6th of January and the 11th in a phased manner, a strategic approach that the party has adopted in various regions as well. The key guarantees include Number 1, direct cash transfer for women, which is aimed at empowering women voters. The Congress plans to introduce a direct cash transfer scheme. So that's the first big announcement that is expected from the Congress. The second being a comprehensive insurance coverage. Support for unemployed youth could also feature as part of Congress's promises, and unique ration kits for households. So a phased announcement strategy designed to maintain momentum, keep the electorate engaged in the lead up to the elections. Pallavi Ghosh joins us with more details on what each of these promises mean. And Pallavi, also tell us a little bit about the strategy behind rolling out these schemes or announcing these schemes in a phased manner.
Well, see, normally what the Congress does is it announces all the guarantees at one go, as we saw in Haryana and say Maharashtra. But here they are going to do it in a phased manner for precisely the reason because they are also going to be possibly tweaking it a bit depending on what AAP and the BJP keep on offering over the period leading up to the polls. But I think of the 5 guarantees that they are talking about, one of the most interesting ones is about the ration kits that they are talking about. That is a new one coming in from the Congress party, and it hopes to be the game changer. But apart from that, the usual ones, SOPs and direct money into accounts of women, this is something which AAP is doing, the Congress party is doing. It's interesting, a lot of targeting on youth, on students, giving them insurance, giving them, kind of loans or funds. It's also a target at the first time voters, and also large number of young population which the national capital has, large number of students also. So the Congress has quite a vibrant, I would say, a strong students body in Delhi, that's the NSUI, and it really wants to capitalize on that, and that explains why these guarantees are being mulled. This is going to begin on a phased manner from Monday onwards. Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, Mr. Kharge, the Congress president, all of them are going to be involved in this.
Oh yes, absolutely. In fact, interestingly, Pallavi, just a short while ago, we heard Arvind Kejriwal, tell a few reporters why is the Congress even being taken seriously. But the Congress seems to be coming up with the counter strategy to the 2100 monthly assistance for women. So women voter essentially, once again, in all likelihood, going to play a key role. How important is that role?
Yes, yeah. But many may think perhaps Congress is getting into this game a little bit too late. I mean, this was a party which was in power for 3 terms and they just frittered away. But it's very clear that Congress belatedly has realized it's not going to be into a soft fight with the Aam Aadmi Party, which is why they put up, say, a Sandeep Dixit opposite Kejriwal, the Mahila Congress chief Alka Lamba opposite Atishi Malina. So they do want to get right. They do want to make a dent into AAP's vote bank, but at the end of the day, it is something which could end up helping the BJP.
Very interesting you say that, because do remember that, the Aam Aadmi Party's schemes are already, in the phase of implementation. They're only looking at increasing the amount now to 2100, and that model clearly did not work out for the Congress or the Mahavikas Aghadi in Maharashtra, isn't it? Because like in Maharashtra as well, the Mahayuti was already doling out money for women in the state.
Yes, I mean, at the end of the day, your organization and your campaign strategy on the ground also has to be effective. In the Mahayuti alliance in Maharashtra, but on the ground we saw that somehow the MBA was lacking behind in terms of the very aggressive on-ground strategy in the state. Similarly, in Delhi, AAP has announced all its candidates, clearly has a head start. The BJP is also very aggressive. And when Arvind Kejriwal says that why are you taking the Congress seriously, he wants to downplay the Congress's chances, because if the Congress starts doing well, it eats into the same vote bank as that of the Aam Aadmi Party, which electorally suits the BJP. Therefore, the AAP would never want that its votes go away anyway towards the Congress and that the anti-BJP votes remains with the AAP.
Oh yes, because up until a decade ago, the Congress was in fact the biggest player in Delhi, but the Aam Aadmi Party is also trying to tweak that version. So is the Bharatiya Janata Party to an extent. Pallavi, many thanks for joining us with all those details. We'll keep our viewers on top of that story. For now, heading into a very short break.